welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to get into the specifics of the jaw, neck, and shoulders and the relationship of the rest of the posture in the body and how this impacts these areas. When people have jaw, neck, and shoulder issues, a lot of times they get things like TMJ, right? Grinding teeth, neck pain, sinus issues, balance issues, right? Just getting dizzy all the time. And sometimes just your mental clarity is kind of foggy. There's some key muscles that are involved with the balance of your jaw, neck, and shoulders. So the first one, the pectoralis minor, goes across your chest and attaches actually to your arm as well as your rib cage. Now, when this area is tight, what happens is the humerus head is actually pulled down. And the impact that has is it actually pulls the neck down and forward, right? A lot of the times this is also caused at the root because of a tight psoas, and then it compresses the spine leans forward, and then that's further aggravated by the pectoralis minor pulling an anterior motion the humerus head down. Then there's a collapse into the sternum and the muscles around there, the sternialis, and then up into the sternocleidomastoid, right? So all of these muscles are pulled down and forward. So a lot of times we feel kind of guilty about our posture. We think of our parents saying, sit up straight at the dinner table, etc., right? But sometimes it's from repetitive movement, right? And that might even be the root cause. But there comes a certain point where you need to release these muscles pretty deeply, and then you can start fresh, and then you can retrain. Otherwise, it's really hard to activate these muscles. And then we get issues a lot of times like rotator cuff tears because, again, the head of your arm is pulled forward and reaching overhead becomes difficult. So a lot of things, a lot of symptoms associated with these areas being tight. When we release these areas, we release the psoas, we release the pec minor, we give space and length and balance out the sternocleidomastoid. What happens is we get more space and more energy in these areas. And then we can rotate and move and function the way that we were meant to. So imagine that, just for comparison, you had a really heavy chain around your neck with a big weight at the bottom. And just imagine your posture with that, right? That cause a huge impact on your spine, your back might hurt. And also another symptom of the shoulders being pulled forward is the upper trapezius right in here, so sore, just so tender all the time. And a lot of times people try to get into this muscle, but it's so tender and it's being pulled. So rather, if we can release these muscles, plug everything into place, it causes relief. And a lot of times the upper trapezius, because it's not being recruited quite as heavily, naturally relaxes. And then all of a sudden we have clarity of mind, we're happier, we're much more present, because Hatha Yoga Nushasanam, yoga happens in the now, but it's really hard when you're in physical pain to be present. Today I'm going to show you how to release all the muscles around your psoas, around your pectoralis minor, your SEM, and some of the other muscles that are recruited in this process of opening up your chest, getting back your shoulders, and lengthening and extending out through your thoracic spine, right? So your mid-back. Once you know how to do that, you will notice a huge difference. Your sinuses might open, right? Your digestive system will function better. Your jaw might not hurt. You might stop grinding, and you might just feel like you can see better. Like when you have energy moving through your body and when you have proper circulation into your joints, rather than snap, crackle, pop, or feeling like you always need an oil can, you feel much more brought to life. And so the purpose of all of this is so that we live a more happy and balanced life. Namaste.